He's able to get a good position in the top row. 11 days away from EVW 24. One of the matches I want to review today, Corey West versus Pavlo. So I want to take a look at them gripping up. This is a left arm match. They gripped up at the Monster Factory. This was back in 2022, December of 2022. Let's take a look. This was the same day Corey had beaten Cody Merritt on the left arm, and Pavlo had beat Michael Todd. I'm assuming that was a left arm match. So we're going to take a look at their practice poll here. Pavlo looks to be significantly weighing less than the Gorilla. He's able to get a good position in the top roll here in this little after poll, gets Corey's West completely. In fact, I watched the live stream from Devin yesterday. He was saying that Pavlo's chance is going to be to top roll. I think the power inside is going to favor Corey, but Pavlo can get a really good position in the hand, such as in this first little poll, then maybe he'll have a good chance. But I think most people are kind of putting Corey West as the favorite on the left arm. You see him going pretty offensive, but Pavlo holding his pronation pretty connected here. Starts to climb and rise and get on top of the hand. Gets Corey palm up. Able to transition, but you're going to see them rest about 30 to 40 seconds, and then they do another little pull here in which you're going to see a press from Corey. Although his elbow goes flying, he presses forward. Pavlo said, "I was not expecting that." Again, this is a practice pull. But looks like Pavlo is hitting, maybe not defensively. I mean, he's not really staying as close to his arm as he could, but he's keeping his pronation engaged. Clearly was not ready for that press. Even though the elbow came off the front of the pad there, that's going to be something to take note of for the match. He'll have to keep that on. But I want to take a look at Pavlo's match against Wagner Bortolato on the left arm. World champion Wagner, the caveman. This is a good match to review. Wagner known for shooting inside in a press very violently, very offensive. But Pavlo did very well in this match. That was the first round. Wagner getting very good offensive position. If this was WAF, that would be a slip in a losing position, I'm pretty sure. They go to the strap. This is EVW. Wagner is so hyped up after that round. But they're going to go in the strap, so it's the same round here. Pavlo able to apply a little more pressure to the arm in the strap. He doesn't have to slip out. He's able to wrench Wagner out of that press there. Let's watch that again. Wagner shooting right for that press forward, kind of similar to what you saw Corey do at the end of that little practice pull. So we'll see. Is Corey going to try to hook or top roll? I think Pavlo's best bet is to get a really good hand position on Corey West, as you see him doing here against Wagner, and then just going over the top. Once he's got the wrist correct back from Wagner, let's go to round two. Did they go right to the strap or did they slip out? Let's see the slip. Let's see if anything changed from the first round. Wagner kind of holding on there a little bit. It looked a little bit different than the first slip in round one. Some minor elbow bobbling stuff going on here from Wagner, which is not called, but they'll go to the strap. They'll settle it in the strap in round two here. Pavlo makes it look easy. After round one, it just gets easier and easier. That was very clean pin. Round number three. Wait, what happened here? Wow, Wagner gets in on the arm of Pavlo out of the strap here in round three, completely committing to that press. They're calling shoulder touching his arm foul, I'm assuming. That's one foul on Wagner, but he got a really good position there. Being very aggressive again on the next start. Starts to destroy the table. but they're going to have to go to the strap, and I have a feeling it's not going to be as good in the strap. Wow, what a position. Pavlo not holding on at all, just over-pronating. Wagner just flop maxing here. Trying to channel his inner Jerry Cataret or Camille here. He just basically has 2 fingers. That is a wild position. What do they call that? What are they calling that? Some type of foul happened. I'm assuming they're going to restart it. Let's go back to that again, though. So Pavlo catches kind of on his bicep. Wagner almost was able to get around the pronator there, but then Pavlo able to pronate and get that high position without holding on. And the strap is basically coming loose. I'm assuming they just re-strapped it. I don't know if they called a foul there. So let's go to the final round here with Pavlo up 2-0. They tighten the strap properly after that crazy round. You see Wagner setting up for the press. This time Pavlo dropping down offensively off go. And you even see Wagner start to get a little bit of a king's move in here. Wow, he even turns Pavlo palm under, but he gets a second foul. Crazy. Unfortunate way to lose there, because it almost looked like he was actually getting a good position there. He was starting to bring it back in this double kings move. Pretty hideous position here, but look, he starts to get the top position. If only his elbow did not come off the back. Pretty interesting match. Now, if you saw my match review from yesterday with Tobias versus Corey West, Tobias was very dominant out of the straps, but in the straps, Corey West's power was too much. So, but in this match with Wagner and Pavlo kind of had to beat him in the straps. So we'll see what will happen between Pavlo and Corey West. Definitely a match I'm interested in. Let me know who you think's going to win. Use code TOM to save money. Buy the pay-per-view with the extended pass, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.